r/AskReddit Depressed people of Reddit, how are you doing today? Started off okay. Then started feeling down at work. Then it evolved to loneliness and a feeling I'm a waste of space. Went out to take my mind off of things. Anxiety made me feel introverted. I had a interested interaction which made me feel good for a bit. Now I'm feeling indifferent. Soon I will go to bed, and sleep acts like a mental rest for me. So my mood tomorrow will be a complete surprise. But I'm betting it'll be melancholy with a bit of sheepishness. Not great. Been alone and feeling like shat all day. I cried a few times while I was on the phone with my boyfriend because I felt like I was ruining the conversation and just being a burden to him. I barely even ate today and felt dizzy, almost to the point of passing out because of it. I get into fits of depression for a few days, then one day, I'm fine. Then the cycle starts over again. This has been happening for God knows how long now. It sucks. I, for one, feel like shat today. Haven't gotten out of bed all day. I don't have to go to work until Saturday and I feel the effects of this lack of purpose. Going to work is what keeps me going right now when university is pissing me off. I just wish I had motivation for fricking anything, but I don't even want to eat, let alone cook something. What I'll do right now is I'll go and take a shower, go out, take a damn walk and force myself outside. I have to do something. I'm doing okay. I think I just got a job as a waitress and my boss is really nice. I still live with my parents, unfortunately, but if everything goes well I can move out next year. I'm in a relationship for 10 months now and it's great. I still have to force myself to do the things that are good for me, but it's not that bad anymore. Last year I couldn't even talk to someone without having a breakdown, so it really got better. Sunday was hard. I was supposed to go out but ended up sitting in bed all day. I didn't really want to do anything. I'm in a rough part of my life where I need to make a choice and it's terrifying, but if I don't make the choice I'll be depressed forever. It sucks being alone and getting older. It sucks losing friends, or realizing a lot of your friends actually aren't. It sucks not having much family. It just sucks. Gotta be honest man, not too good. I got fired from what I thought was going to be a consistent and great fitting job on Friday, went to a funeral for a good friend of mine on Sunday, and now I'm again scrambling to figure out what to do with my life and how to keep myself busy enough to not have time to kill myself or think about doing it. And that is really hard to do. Idle hands lead to bloody wrists and all that. I really just feel like sleeping 24/7. I show up at my part-time job but just graduated 3 days ago and have to apply for real jobs in my field. Which is of issue because depression says why bother and anxiety says do you even know what you're doing? And my meds aren't stable. I lost my on-campus doc because I graduated, and my lease is up in 3 months. I'm too tired though to even be scared. Worse than usual, I guess I just broke up with my boyfriend of 5 years and it's partially because of my depression. I haven't had any really bad days in months, but it's now past 4 p.m. and I haven't gotten out of bed yet, haven't eaten, my pillow is soaked with tears and I feel more betrayed than I ever have before. At the same time, I feel like it doesn't matter, because I'm doomed to be unhappy anyway. Have been having highs and lows throughout this whole week, but today was one of those lows for me, probably one of the worst I've had in a long time. Didn't leave my room all day, probably spoke only a handful of words to anyone, had one of those horrible existential moments of thinking what is the point of it all, but knowing I'll see my son soon keeps me going. If it wasn't for him, frick, I don't even know. Hope everyone else going through this is doing or will do okay. Worse than when I was actively suicidal. I've been angry for no reason lately, even though things are better than they were then. The treatment they made me go through totally destroyed most of what I love about life, and the meds they made me take got me high as frick all the time. My shining beacons of hope that get me through my days are my 2-year-old, my wife, my weed, my video games and my psychedelics. I'm feeling terrible. I'm going to college few months from now and I'm not confident with the course I choose simply because I'm not really motivated in the first place, so if I can handle the stress once it happens. I was about to change it to an easier one but it was already finalized. I'm really anxious and I'm already starting to overthink again, so I just distract myself with reading and drawing. Currently unsure on what I am doing with my life. I have a girlfriend that is head over heels with me and I don't know if I'm just depressed and not being what I think is myself or that I'm not interested in committing the same amount of energy. I am trying though with her because I care very deeply for her regardless of where things might lead, for better or worst. The thought of things ending in a very horrible way scares me so bad that I feel like dying, metaphorical, sometimes. Sick of dealing with and upholding the responsibilities of both myself and myso. It's exhausting, both mentally and physically, to constantly have to be the one to make all the plans, schedule all the appointments, pay for and do all the grocery shopping, do all the laundry/dishes, set up all the appointments for moving, send thank you cards, etc. It's exhausting and ridiculous that this all falls on me and no amount of talking changes anything. Not good. I'm dealing with mental health for the first time. Trying to deal with my ADHD, and trying to forgive my girlfriend of 6 years for kissing another guy because I'm at my most depressed and agreed to an open relationship, and didn't realize I didn't want that until it was too late. I want more than anything to talk to a therapist, but they all cost more money than I can afford and I'm just trying my best not to give up. I feel weak and used and my brain can't even process any of it. Fuck. Really not great. Everything feels pointless. I've been suffering from horrible climate anxiety, the world is breaking down around us and no one cares. No one is doing anything. It feels hard to give a shit about life when things are going to change so drastically for the worse in the years to come. I'm 30 years old and I just can't be bothered to care about my future. It's so bleak. So yeah. Not doing great today. I have a sickening feeling my wife is going to ask for a divorce. That will be it for me if it happens. She's the love of my life and if I lose her on top of my already crippling depression it's game over. I'm going to walk into the state forest as far as I can, find a spot with a nice view, make a small campfire and then kill myself via opioid overdose. In most ways she'll be far better off without me anyway. So that's how I'm doing today. TLDR, fair chance I'll be dead soon. I'm distracted, I have night sweats, I still rely a bit too much on smoking, I cry a lot, I'm unmotivated, I can't connect romantically with anyone, and I'm constantly focusing on my shortcomings. But I got new bedsheets yesterday. I cleaned my apartment. My friend's wedding last weekend was delightful. A friend told me he was proud of me. And I'm still going into work. So, I'm doing as well as I can. Surviving. I just passed 100 days sober, only to come home to find my sister got my parents high as frick. They thought it's okay to do it in my presence, but I can't use because I'm an addict. Got on a plane to NL with no intention of returning. I relapsed big time, but I came back for my recovery friends, but I'm seriously worried. I don't want another spell in a mental ward for another suicide attempt. Not a good day but not a really bad one either. Had an appointment with my BA coordinator and burst into tears for no reason at all. The woman is awesome though and talked to me until I was calm enough to go home. Generally sad feelings without a reason or a trigger, plus feeling extremely unmotivated. But I made it to my only class of the day, which is good, I suppose. Hope you all are doing well. I've been feeling better lately. Still know I'm depressed but today's a less than usual depression. Told my ex whom I want back, we've been apart for like 10 years, that I posted about her and she said it was cute so that feels nice. My most recent ex texted me and made me instantly mad seeing her name, so I just deleted it and moved on. I'm hoping that I'll continue to feel better. Other life stuff has been rough lately, but thankfully I've had my ex there and she's been a huge support. Sad, lonely, and tired. I've been struggling with my emotions and human need for contact, especially during dead week for my semester. I'm also on meds which are making me feel extreme emotions. A new person in my life just got a date with someone right before I could ask them, so now it feels like my week is ruined. I just want someone in my life where they can comfort me in these trying and testing times. Good, because I went to the gym. I'm still depressed and anxious, but I sleep better, I'm stronger, I feel more fulfilled, etc. I implore people, if you can, exercise. At home, join a gym, join a group gym, whatever you can realistically do. I've been depressed for 13 years and never truly exercised. Joined a gym 1.5 months ago and it's helped me so much. Trust me that any ease to the burden makes a difference on your quality of life. Just landed my dream job in a beautiful area of the country, and got a great house to match. Fresh start and fresh prospects, new chances to actually sort my freaking life out. But on the flip side, a group of my closest friends admitted that I'm not attractive in the slightest. And they're right. So no matter what happens, I'm freaked regardless, and depression is a blessing for letting me see my own flaws. Thanks for watching this auto-generated video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I upload videos like this one daily. I put a lot of time into developing this video generator, but if there have been errors, please tell me in the comments below. Also leave me a link to another thread you would like to see a video about. Have a great day, Alex.